On today's video, we'll be working on this garbage disposal. Here, if you look on the bottom, you can see we have an outlet. One gives power to the dishwasher, the other one gives power to our garbage disposal. If you look here, you can see the power, when it's turned on, sends the signal, and you hear the garbage disposal trying to turn on. After a while, what happens, if there's a restriction, it will turn off, and then the reset button on the bottom will pop. Here, you'll see on the garbage disposal, it says push red button to reset. So I'm gonna reset it. I'm gonna turn my switch on, and then you'll listen to it kind of making humming noises, and then it'll shut off, and you'll hear the red reset button pop. Here you can see the red reset button, and it's actually right now in the up position. Before we can reset that button, we need to clear the restriction inside the garbage disposal. This is the garbage disposal wrench or key that we're going to use. If you don't have this, you can use an Allen key set. What you do is you'll take your key and you'll insert it here right in the middle of the garbage disposal at the base. And you're basically just going to take your key and you're going to put it right inside. And what you're going to do is you're going to manually rotate the blades. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to clear any restriction. If you find that you're having a hard time rotating the key and it's jammed, just keep backing it out and then keep going forward. You may have to use some force or torque just to get it through. Sometimes if there's something in between the blade, what will happen is I'll be able to rotate it, but you're still going to have to put your hand inside the garbage disposal just to make sure that there's no restrictions. And so right now we're nice and clear, but I am going to stick my hand inside of there just to make sure there's nothing that's jamming in there every time it turns on. Make sure that your switch to your garbage disposal that sends the 120 volts to the outlet is in the off position. You're gonna have to stick your hand inside. Just make sure you're wearing gloves. I do want to mention this. The dirtiest place in your house in a recent report in a study that was taken is not your toilet, it's actually your kitchen sink. So make sure you are wearing gloves. Inside of the sink, there's going to be rotted food and contamination. Here we have a rusted screw. Did feel more things in here. This is probably what got jammed in the blade. So right now I don't feel anything else on the surface of the blades. I do feel some food deposits. Right now I'm pretty confident we cleared the restrictions. This is quite a lot of debris that got thrown in there. I mean, I've seen bottle caps, glass shards, fish rocks. Now that we're confident that we removed any debris from the garbage disposal, we're going to hit our reset button, and we're going to push our reset button in. Before you turn your garbage disposal on, take a cap and just kind of put it over. And this is just to make sure if there's any more screws or anything else in there, you don't want it flying out. Now we're going to turn it on. Turn it off. I kind of like to do like just on and off a few times just to make sure there's nothing in there. If this video was a help, if it was informational, please subscribe.